Hi, this is James of Megalife 21, the hardest hitting internet talk radio station on the planet, and I am here at the Newsletter Censored Research Center in northeastern New Jersey with my partner, the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman. And for those of you that didn't see the first two videos, I read an article, a rather irritating article to say the least, from the New York Times concerning Barack Obama's healthcare reform bill and the war that's waging on between Republicans and Democrats, and the fact that the Democrats sold us out to insurance companies, and well, they use bipartisanship as an excuse, and there is no public option. But before I talk about what I want to talk about in this third video, our new website link for our organization is, of course, www.myspace.com/Megalife21. And actually, when you go there, you'll see the link to our videos on our YouTube channel, which is www.youtube.com/Megalife21. And the most important website of our organization, the very foundation of the entire organization, is www.newslettercensor.com, in which you should go there right away, read all of the hard-hitting information contained in that newsletter, in that website. Click on the printable order form, and with your gift to support this work, get your annual subscription to the newsletter that started it all. Founded in 1977 by the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman, it discussed the 5 taboos of life, which is politics, religion, health, human sexuality, and child rearing. It's naturally controversial, and also current news topics are in there. There's more information in the newsletter than there is on our websites or on our internet talk radio shows. There's a new link. There's a new location for our radio station. It is part of the all-new, the Reinforcer Andrew Anderson's fan club. Myself, the Wizard Azibuko, and Esmeralda are pretty much the part of the elite upper management staff of the Andrew Anderson fan club. And for those of you that do not know the Reinforcer Andrew Anderson, he was one of the stars. He had a few speaking roles in the Golden Globe award-winning movie titled The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke and Marissa Tomei. And he also has done many commercials. He is a popular actor of horror movies, and he's working on a reality show right now. And he did a Skittles commercial, which has been seen. So, actor, commercial model, horror movie star, and the movie The Wrestler, and currently the East Coast Professional Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Andrew Anderson. So we are a part of his organization. Now, Reverend Bill, the people, the idiots, you were talking about that book, What Happened to Kansas?
What's the matter with Kansas?
What's the matter with Kansas?
Thomas Frank.
These deluded lower income people that are just completely hypnotized by right-wing fundamentalist conservatives, and they vote Republican, probably...
They vote against their own interests.
They vote against their own interests.
Voting these stupid social issues like abortion and gays not to get married, and etc.
Prayer in school.
Prayer in school.
Now, whether they live in the red states or not, I'm sure they're scattered all over the nation. These deluded people are not wealthy. They're just fools. And I don't know why they vote against their own interests, but my message to them is, okay, let's say we can wave a magic wand in your behalf, and let's say the Republicans, the conservatives, would have total control of Washington again, even though the Democrats are not doing the right thing completely by us voters. Let's say we can make it all conservative, like they have in Colombia, South America. Free market capitalism, conservative style. Corporations are in control of everything. Everything's privatized. Government is shrunken down to nothing. No welfare. The poor, you're on your own. No money for school. No food stamps. No nothing. No rent subsidy. No SSI.
No Social Security.
No Social Security.
No Medicaid.
No Medicaid. No Medicare. Nothing. Nothing. If you don't save for your retirement, it's too bad. Die. If you're sick and you can't afford to go to pay for your own health insurance, they let you die. That's it. No help, no compassion, no nothing. It's pure conservative free market capitalism. Oh, by the way, the trickle-down economics that the Republicans always brag about, that can't work either, because the Republicans love it when the corporations outsource all the jobs out of the country. So there is no jobs, so how could you pay for your own health insurance? There are no jobs, so how could you survive? Okay? And how could you pay for anything, really, if you can't find a job? So even if they offer you this ridiculous affordable health insurance, this crap called, maybe it's EPO, you can't even afford that garbage. Can't buy food, can't do nothing. So if you're poor, basically, you perish. Isn't that what it's comes down to?
Yeah, I wonder what's going on with welfare right now today. You know, welfare.
Did they beef it up? I hope, because I know
No. They can't beef it up. You're only allowed a certain amount of years on it, and then you're kicked off.
Really?
And even when you're on it, you got to take a job to earn it.
Yeah, what job?
So that's my point. I'm saying, what are they doing with welfare today?
Yeah.
Because there are no jobs for these people to be doing.
Well, I know Obama beefed up the money for, like, the Pell Grants and workforce. You know, the money for the unemployed to go back to school.
Yeah.
I know Obama supplied,
some things have been
because
done.
Bush took away everything for that. You know, along with the rent subsidy. But anyway, he took away all the money for people to go back to school. The Republicans want you to work probably 2 or 3 jobs and drop dead and pay for your own educational tuition and job training.
They probably don't want you to be educated because, you know, like the countries like China and those, they're not interested in a guy with a brain.
They want you to be a drone.
Yeah.
They want you to work for slave wages.
Yeah.
No benefits, slave wages, lower than minimum wage.
And then when you die, someone else comes in and takes over.
So
you're just a cog in the great wheel of industry.
Interesting point. The cog in the great wheel of industry. So the conservatives the conservatives really probably don't like the middle class, because the entrepreneurs, the small business owners, come out of the middle class.
And they begin to think for themselves.
And their competition.
Their competition for their ideology.
And who works the hardest in a capitalist system as a business? I bet it's the small business owners.
Of course.
They put out better products because they need to compete. They need to compete aggressively, more aggressively than the big blue chip companies. I mean,
well, right now it's like
it only makes sense.
75% or 80%, whatever it is. Small business provides all the jobs in America.
Well,
but when you got these big monsters, these dinosaurs who are interested in nothing but eating up all the vegetables, you know, in the area, and taking care of themselves, like Walmart.
Right.
Well, you look what Walmart puts out of business. All of these mom and pops. Whenever it goes anywhere.
Well, corporate America loves to drive out mom and pops. They don't like entrepreneurs. They don't like the small business owner. As far as I'm concerned, all the tax breaks should go only to small business owners. Only. And, of course, to the poor.
Of course, that's,
the middle class.
That's socialism, though.
Yeah, but corporations and Republicans
like that.
They like corporate bailouts.
Yes.
Welfare. Isn't that socialism?
Yes, they like that, though. They just don't like it when it goes to the poor.
So when the poor, the little guy gets help, that's a horrible thing.
Exactly, because that's going to teach him to be lazy. But it's all right.
Lazy. But there's no jobs to be had.
But it's all right for rich people to be lazy. It's always been that way through history.
a
I
double.
mean, when the king, the prince,
Yeah.
the prince could never take a job.
It's a double standard. It's hypocrisy. Anyway, the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman's newest beautiful watercolor painting. What is this cat's
Muffy.
name? What?
Muffy.
Muffy. The freshly painted and freshly signed.
That's the Video Vixen's cat.
Oh, Dolores Cortez. Muffy. There it is. Gotcha. You got it? We'll see you next time, everybody.